Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory for episode 39 with me, Sid, and it's with regret that I am announcing that this is the last episode of Sky Factory 4. There are reasons, and we'll come to them. I've just made the high power cell because I can, and if we have a look at the power cells, to make those I'm going to need basically lots of these. Those are going to take many of those. So if I just take 20 of those, for example, and that will make me the equivalent of 5 of these power cells. Now I'm getting power glitches. I've had to power outs. I don't know what the hell's going on with this game. It has been a little bit quirky the last few episodes, and yeah, these things are obviously not as as good as we kind of expected, but you know, we've got these 4 here. That's all. Actually, I wanted 5, didn't I? I made enough for 5, so we'll do one more. There we go. And I had thought, you know, let's get this thing powered up, and I mean, it is going in there at 12,000 RF per tick. That is a fairly serious input. I can't really complain at that. But what's happening is that the power is going astray somewhere. So what I've done is I've moved my energy acceptor over here, and now these are running full time, but that's not really, well, it is sustainable obviously, but it's not very sustainable. Let me just, how many of these can I actually make? 26, 27, 28. Well, that's a start. Now let's go get some of that. Well, just see what we can get with the power cells going. I would like to finish on where I had originally envisaged myself going with these. So, you know, there's another 5. So yeah, apart from the glitches with power, which, you know, I would eventually have worked my way around, I'm lacking direction. I am lacking a feeling of what I need to do, and consequently I feel like I'm just building things for the sake of building things, which, you know, that's not a major league problem. But it is a problem. We've even got more power there. That's great. But it's a problem in a pack which isn't predominantly building based. By which I mean, I need to make 4 more of those. Okay, let me just do 4 more if I can. Let me go in there and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. That will give me another 20 of those. So this is a problem I find to some degree with quest book based packs anyway. There are those packs which, for one reason or another, are, you know, just very good at say, think how much have we got there now? 592 million. That is good, and look at that. That is just banging up with that reactor. So my problems are, like, how do I try and explain this with the best options available to me here to try and get this across? I'm struggling a little bit for find the words, shall we say. So questbook based packs have 2 main mechanisms that you'll find. I need 13's worth of those. They have the quests, the gating system basically, which will, you know, is to gate things behind to gate technology behind things, and and as such has, you know, or has worked pretty well. You know, it's, oh damn it, I've gone in the wrong way. Doesn't matter. You slow the progression down. You make the player feel like they've earned the right to use, I don't know, steel tools or whatever it may be. You know, they've earned that right. Oh, I've got 3 more there. Okay, and clearly, you know, that is a system which works pretty well. I'm just going to take all of these and finish these ones off. Because why not, eh? I've got 10, 11 left to do. Well, actually 10. But yeah. The other thing is the arbitrary quest. The quest you do to make work, if you like. And this is where I find these systems for these quest packs, mod packs fall over. It's the stuff that you have to do for no better reason. Oh, I'm out of tritium. Okay, that's not good. It was always going to be a problem, potentially. Anyway, I don't think I've got any more. I've got tritium plates. Can I do anything with those? Hang on. I can melt them back down. Okay, let's just go and do that, shall we? That'll get me through this problem. So, it's the old... Well, let's have a look at the quest book. So when we started, it was a very sensible linear quest book. You know, start off with some things and you get some dirt, and you get some dirt trees, and you do some drying, and you crush things in a rustic crushing tub, and you eat things and you make more things, and then they move you through the progress until you get eventually to diamonds. And then there's a few side quests, and eventually you get all of those. Now, if we would have been playing the prestige system, we would not have been able to move out of this chapter until we'd have got this and got some points. But then you move on to the Age of Enhancement, and you know, you've got more Tinker's stuff. Alloy tank. Well, the moment I've done an actual a Tinker's stuff, the alloy tank becomes completely pointless. So I'm never going to complete that quest, other than just to tick a box. The energy efficient upgrade, I don't really need it. I have made it as well, so I don't know why I have not got it. But mechanism muffling upgrade, I don't need it. Power saving mode, don't need it. Yo-yo, why the hell do I want to make a yo-yo? What is the point in giving me a quest that requires me to make a yo-yo? A lumber axe, yeah, I hate to tell you this, but I've got hundreds of trees in hopping bonsai pots, wherever the hopping bonsai pot quest was. Somewhere about there's a hopping bonsai pot quest. Is it over here? There we go. I've got hundreds of these trees making that things. By the time I've got to this point here, there's no point me going into making these, because they're spitting out so many resources. I really don't need anything. Ditto. Diagonal fences, wonderful. Hydration gel, yeah, don't really. Most of this utterly pointless. Similarly again, chargers, don't need, got others. The pack has been developed around artificial gates, and many of the artificial gates are pointless. I don't need a building gadget, especially not in the pack I'm playing. I don't really need pig power to power the treadmill to do my wherever the thing is for that. I don't need to build a 256 barrel story bucket barrel, because you see what I'm kind of saying here. I can't even do those because they're not generating in my world. Don't know why. Don't want to do that because I did the glitch thing, which means I can fly the other way. Singularities, well, these, seriously, these are just silly. This is the make work quest, and I hate them. I really do hate them. Why the hell do I want to make a Tinker's Construct Armory modifier of every single type? Again, what's the point? The yo-yo, again, every modifier. Pointless make work which doesn't take the quest line forward. Twilight Forest, I've done that so many times. I honestly, I could go out and do more, but I genuinely cannot see the point. Oh dear, that's That's interesting. I mean, this is absolutely utterly pointless as well. So, but you can see the problem we've got here. This pack has no real end. Now, it's not unique to this pack. It's unique to a great many Skyblock packs. And I know, for example, Rorax is thoroughly enjoying Dungeons and Dragons and Starships, and the almost. Oh, hang on, we've still got a whole load of those left. Let's just upgrade those while we're doing it. The almost viciousness of altering virtually every single recipe in the pack. You know, it's not a pleasant, by all accounts, not a pleasant pack to play. So that's the thing, and trust me, I won't be playing it. It doesn't appeal to me in the least. You know, I'm not a big fan of Greg Tech at the best of times, so if someone's going to sit there and say, well, if you want to make a stick, you're going to have to construct some kind of... I am being facetious before anybody points out this, that you know, I actually do know that I don't need a stick for this. That's... oops, hello, that's not going to help. Oh, hang on, that is interesting. I'm wondering whether I've got a connection here. Let me just check something. I don't think that's connecting. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but you know, that's now connecting. That I don't think is connecting. That is connecting, and that's definitely not connecting. That is going. Okay, right. That appears to be doing things. So, oh, the nether generator is not connected anymore. That's why. Yeah, that's what. All becomes obvious and apparent the moment you realise where you've cocked up. Anyway, back to my rant. And I accept this as a rant. This is most definitely a rant. We're just going to stick you there. So nearly a billion RF storage and a whole load of power going in. That's all good. Obviously, that's by virtue of the help of this thing, because we haven't got the nether generator powering this anymore. And it's doing its thing, and yeah, it's all very good. So for me, the lack of direction here is an issue. Now there's another thing I want to talk about, which is an issue for me, which is that work and I'm at the stage with most of the games I'm playing that I'm slightly further advanced along than normal, and therefore the games take longer to play, each session takes longer to record, yada yada. And as I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I actually work for a living and just do this in addition to my things. You know, I don't have the time sometimes to play as much as I would like, so I feel that I'm struggling to keep on top of what I'm recording. Now, I don't want to drop the number of episodes I do particularly. So what I am proposing is that I am rejigging. We're dropping Sky Factory 4 and we are moving down to 1, 2, 3... 3 main Minecraft series and 1 side series, which of course is the My Time in Portal, which will end eventually for those of you who don't watch it. And I know a lot of you don't, but that's fine. I'm enjoying playing the game, and that's all that matters for me. So that will mean that we're, as of the 30th of September, the first full, and the 1st of October, we'll be moving to a new schedule, which will be Sid's Modern Life on Monday, Terra Firma Craft on Tuesday, Tech Warfare on Wednesday. Sid's Modern Life is now moving to the Thursday slot in place of the Sky Factory 4. Tech Warfare was on the Friday, replacing the My Time Importer slot. The Saturday is Terra Firmacraft. Sunday is the live stream slot and also My Time Importer. Which means you all get to lie in on a Sunday morning and not have to worry about waking up to watch the latest episode from me. I know you don't. Anyway, let's talk about this pack, because this pack has been great. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It has just lacked direction to me. I mean, you know, we started on the Sky Cities one, and these things are brilliant. I love the use of the trees instead of the usual sifting or the agricraft or the chickens, of course, from was that Sky Factory 3. It has been a good, fun pack to play. The inclusion of these city spheres as an option, the just the pure customizability of your experience. Do you want to play Skyblock? Do you want to play in the cities? Do you want to play in the Twilight? Do you want to play all of these things that you could do to make your experience different? Would you want to play Prestige class? Do you want to play Prestige? Well, absolutely great. And if anything, my biggest complaint is there were too many mods, too many choices. I am a strong advocate for pick a power system and stick with it. You're going to do mechanism power, fine, do mechanism power. You're going to do a different kind of power, do that. Stick with one power system. Don't give me a nuclear reactor, a fusion reactor, a nuclear reactor, a range of other generators. Yeah, you are overwhelmed. It becomes less of a Skyblock experience, more of a kitchen sink experience, which is fine if you want a kitchen sink, but most of the time you don't. God, I said Deep Mob Learning, love this mod. It's been great. What else have we got floating around out here? Let's just drop that. Nope, there we go, that will do me. Alvin Malice's Doors, everybody knows I like that one. Refined Storage, I am a fan. Applied Energistic, I am a fan. I quite enjoyed that strange storage mod, this one, Simple Storage Network. That was a nice little mod, and certainly quite a number of people I know have jumped on that one, that particular bandwagon as a game they like. Mechanism, I think, yeah, it was alright. I definitely love these, and the Android-y stuff and the glitch thing. All of this has been great, and you know, even the Twilight was interesting with it being things. The Android customization is yeah, definitely fun. What was definitely fun. Plasma Shield, wow, want one, can't have it. Oh, I need a force field emitter, that's why. I want one of those, give me it. Airbags, yeah, I don't want those. But this has been great, the customization of the things. It is a very, very nice series of mods, and I've enjoyed the builds. I've enjoyed coming together, working out what to make here, getting the storage down, doing that. That was a bit of a bind, actually, in all fairness. But all things come to an end, and yeah, this is coming to an end. I need the space in the channel. I need to cut down one episode, or at least one thing recording a week. If I cut down one, that will be good. And I think on that note, this episode may be a little short, but yeah, we can say goodbye to our dome of dominess, and goodbye to the little trader who has spent the entire season stuck up here. Chia LeBouf. Poor fella. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's frozen. He really does. So, goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Sky Factory 4. And it's goodbye from Chia LeBouf. As always, comments, feedback, always appreciated. Whether it be on aspects of Sky Factory, whether it be on, you know, future packs to play, although that's not going to be for a while. I want to really do want to concentrate on the ones we've got. Ultimately, my time in Porter will end, and then we'll need something to replace that. But you know, that's a holiday series. Really, it shouldn't have lasted as long as it did. I didn't realise it was as big as it was, to be fair. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye for now.